Amaraneedi Nayanar was a Vaishya by caste. He belonged to Parayari in the Chola kingdom. Parayari was a fertile place surrounded on all sides by gardens and green fields. Amaraneedi Nayanar was a trader in gold, diamonds, silks, and cotton goods. He used to import these goods from foreign countries and was selling them at a reasonable price. He earned money honestly and became rich. Though he was engaged in worldly activities, his mind was always fixated on Lord Shiva. He was a great Shiva Bhakta. He used to invite other Shiva Bhaktas to his house, worship them, he used to give them the kaubinam, the loin cloth rather, and feed them nicely and send them away happily with other gifts. He used to visit the sacred temple of Tirunallur during festivals, and he used to worship Lord Shiva with a great devotion and repeat the Panchakshara mantra. Not being satisfied with just visit during the festivals, he wanted to settle down there once and for all, enjoying the Lord's darshan on a daily basis. So he left Parayari and migrated with his family and relatives to Tirunallur. He built a beautiful mutt over there to accommodate Shiva Bhaktas who visited the temple. Daily, the Bhaktas used to come to these mutts and he used to offer them food, kaubinam, and other gifts. Lord Shiva was extremely pleased with Amaraneedi Nayanar's Kaupina charity, and he wanted to show the world of this Bhakta's greatness and shower his blessings also to him. Lord Shiva was highly pleased with Amarneeti Nayanar's Kaubina charity, and he wanted to show the world of his extreme devotion and greatness and also shower blessings to him. So one day, Lord Shiva, disguised as a brahmachari with a beautiful matted locks on his head, sacred ashes on his forehead, with a staff on his shoulder, appeared before Amaraneedi Nayanar's mutt. Two kaubinams and a very small ash bag were tied at one end of the staff. He had extremely charming face, his eyes were glittering. He walked gracefully into the mutt. Amaraneedi Nayanar, seeing him, was extremely overjoyed. He requested him to actually have the bhiksha or eat the food in the mutt before he could leave further. Lord Shiva, rather I should say the brahmachari, said he would want to go to the river to take bath, do the nitya karmas, and then he would be coming back to this mutt. And he felt that the rain may drench his kaubinams. So he requested Amaraneedi Nayanar to keep his kaubinams safely with him, and then he moved on. Amaraneedi Nayanar kept the kaubinam safely inside his house, but Shiva Peruman, or the Lord, made it disappear. Soon after, the brahmachari came back after his bath and asked for the dry kaubinam. As the rain has drenched his kaubinam, he just had in the staff. Amarnidiyar couldn't find it. He searched helter and skelter, but he still couldn't find it. So he approached the brahmachari trembling with another kaubinam and explained him his position. The brahmachari was in no mood to take any explanations. Amarnidiyar offered him wealth, anything to do with compensation, but the brahmachari refused that further, saying that he doesn't need any wealth. He just needs his own kaubinam. The brahmachari further said that he has got another kaubinam, and he requested Amarnidiyar to give him something which is of the same equal weight, maybe in a balance. Amarnidiyar was greatly relieved to hear this. He brought a balance. He put the kaubinam on one side and another piece on the other. The brahmachari scale went down. Whatever Amarnidiyar put on this side, the brahmachari scale was heavier. Amarnidiyar was amazed. He understood that it was God's own Leela. So he kept all his wealth, his diamonds, his riches, but still the scale on the brahmachari's scale was heavier. Amarnidiyar was in a great dilemma. He fell at brahmachari's feet and asked him to allow himself, his wife, and his child to be weighed against the brahmachari's kaubinam. The brahmachari agreed. Amarnidiyar got onto the scale with his wife and child, saying, "If I've truly served the Shiva Bhaktas with faith and sincerity, let the scale be equivalent in weight to the other one." Immediately the two scales were equal. It is a miracle which every other people witnessed. They were wonderstruck. They prostrated before Amarnidiyar and praised him. Devas from the heavens showered parijata flowers. The brahmachari disappeared, and Lord Parameshwara and Mother Parvati appeared on the Rishabha before Amarnidiyar, his wife and his child. He blessed them, saying that he was extremely pleased with their wholehearted and sincere services to the Shiv Bhaktas, and the balance itself turned into a celestial car in which Amar-Nidhi, his wife and his child, attained Shiva's abode. Thank you, and we look forward to see you in the next audio episode of Nayanar series, which is Heripatta Nayanar.